Listen up. You're going to want to stick around for this. I'm going to show you why it is important to have discernment in these last days. Everyone knows about the Stargate project that Trump announced when he first became president. It was a $500 billion plan for an AI revolution. What y'all might not know is there was a Stargate project a few decades ago. Stargate project was a secret U.S. Army unit established in 1977. The Stargate project's work primarily involved remote viewing, which is the purported ability to physically see event sites or information from a great distance. The Stranger Things series was actually about this, with Elle and her psychic abilities. Do y'all remember when they were opening up the Upside Down world through that? Now they're making a new Stargate portal through AI. Remember, it was all about remote viewing. So in this time, they were seeking out people who had psychic abilities. Kind of what they can do with AI now through surveillance. And that is exactly what they plan to use AI for. That is the whole reason Trump named it Stargate. And people are cheering this on like it's a good thing. This is why discernment is good to have these days. Do y'all remember Kim Clement? He said, "Call me crazy, but I'm hearing God." And back in 2007, he came up with the Trump prophecy. And now everybody thinks just because he had prophetic messages from God about this guy, that it was actually true and that God picked Trump. But that is far from the truth, because this guy right here was in the Stargate project. If you don't believe me, just listen to his daughter.
He said they were writing things down that I cannot repeat. I will not be allowed to repeat next week.
Right.
December 13th of 2014, he said that within a month, a tumor was growing in his brain. He has a stroke, and he has 4 strokes. And then at the end of that, we found out, and that was over a 4 or 5 month period, we found out he has a brain tumor. So we asked the doctors, how long has he had this brain tumor? And they said, well, measuring the rate of growth, we would say it began growing in his brain in January of 2015. He worked with the FBI after 9/11. Next thing, the FBI showed up at my parents' house. At the time, they were living in Texas. The FBI shows up at the house. This man must have known something. And obviously, at the end of it, they figured out, no, he didn't. He didn't even remember prophesying it. So they asked him to join this project, Stargate, or whatever it was called. I can't remember.
He worked for Stargate. This is why it is important to listen to only the Holy Spirit and not men. They have voice-to-skull technology that can literally put a voice inside your head. This is just one of the patents. A method of transmitting audio information to the brain of subject through the nervous system. This is why it's so important